What's up, y'all? What it do, man? Let me go ahead and raise this up a little bit. That way y'all can see me a little bit better. There we go. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We're back here to serve some more Game on the Ground from Hunger Hound, so just get out the pound ready for the next round, man. We got some stuff to talk about, man. We got some stuff to talk about tonight, man. But this episode, we're going to start it off with, we're going to be watching something. And we probably won't watch the whole video. We'll watch a good section of it. But, yeah, man, because I want to be able to get all three of these topics in on this episode. A lot of times I just start ranting and raving and stuff. But this time I got three things that I want to talk about. Well, really two things, and the third one I'm going to watch. I'm going to get my opinion on. But, yeah, man, with that being said, I got my orange juice right here. And then orange juice stay hitting, man. Orange juice stays hitting. Ain't another juice drink like orange juice, man. Apple juice is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but orange juice I think is probably the best one. Yeah, I think orange juice is probably the best one. But with that being said, man, we finna go ahead and we finna jump into this, man. So with that being said, grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, whatever the case may be, and we finna jump into this. I got the video pulled up right here. So we're going to watch it, and I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on it as we're going.
What's happening, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about this.
And one more thing, man, I got my snack right here, too. Good old pub mix, man. Pub mix be hitting different. I ain't even going to cap. Pub mix be hitting different.
Chosen person is going to have immense amounts of stalkers. Like people's on your stuff. Every single thing about yourself, people notice it. People notice because they're stalking your ass, bro. Some of it is outright creepy. Like it's literally creepy as hell. There's levels to it. There's a difference between somebody watching to get inspiration from you, and there's differences from creepy, weird stalking. Like it's not even normal. Like it's like this person's seriously messed up. The amount of individuals, bro, I've had in real life like this, over the internet like this, the amount of people that's had been blocked. It would make your head spin, and I don't think some of you guys are surprised about this. But as a chosen one, this is stuff you're going to have to face. This is stuff you're going to have to go through, and it's weird.
By the way, this video is brought to y'all by your boy Terry Joel Jr.
Something different every week with these individuals, bro. Something different every week. You've had guns. I don't know what they think. I don't know what their strategy is. But some of them, man, like they will do anything just so you see them, just so you see their name. They do very weird things, bro. It's like they're trying to get in here.
Man, who you telling, bro? I used to have people making zoo animal sounds just to get me to look in their direction. Like, dude, I don't care. Like, I literally did not ask. And you're over here screaming, looking like a monkey in a cage, just so you can wave at me, just so you want me to wave back and say hi. Like, who cares? It's wild, bruh. It's insane.
Mind, when you don't want nothing in your mind, you just want to be able to think for yourself. You just want to be able to live your life and do the things that you do. Like, there's levels to it, man. I've dealt with this stuff my whole life, even as a younger kid. But there's levels to it. I've had family members do this stuff to me, just try to do things just to get to me, just to get at me, just to get reactions out of you, and all this stuff. Oh, shit. Are you happy with yourself? this stuff, it's ridiculous, bro. It's damn near secondhand embarrassing, bro. Like, imagine living your life.
Yeah, bro, especially when you go into like the store and you see your stalker out there and your stalker see you and just starts following you all around the store. I bet you that's embarrassing, bro. Like now that stalker is making a whole scene at the store for no reason other than the fact that they want you. They want you to acknowledge them. That's wild.
Just desperately going after somebody like that, man. Like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What the are you thinking? In here, what are you thinking? I don't know. I don't. It's just weird. That's all I know. They're weird. They're weirdos, bro. Bonafide, legitimate weirdos. And it's creepy. And it happens to you because
I don't like your name, so I'm gonna get you up on out of here, fool.
you're chosen.
Boom.
This does not just happen to anybody,
Yeah,
bro.
Just like
It
that.
don't. People might experience it the tiniest little bit in their lives at some point. Hell, some mentally challenged kid from school could be stalking you.
Man, I had back in my old neighborhood, bro, when I was like younger, when I was probably like a young teenager, I had this kid, he lived down the road from me, and he was not quite all there. I was visiting the neighborhood again the other day, bro, and that kid, he still lives there, bro, and I was on the phone. I was on the phone like this. I mean, because I had my phone on speakerphone. But I was on the phone like this. You could clearly see me on the phone. And he tries to come into my yard and talk to me. I'm like, no, go away, bro. I'm busy. I don't care, bro. I am busy right now. Do not talk to me. I'm on the phone. You can't see I'm on the phone. Well, you need a pair of glasses, bro. And that's just how it is. And I don't care how rude that sounds. I'm on the phone, but you don't walk up to somebody else's yard, let alone, you don't walk up to somebody's phone, let alone up in their yard while they're on the phone. Like, bro, go away. Go back to doing what you was doing. Like, you can't make it up, bro. Some people are just goofy.
But you get the point. I've dealt with this stuff my whole life, and it's only intensifying, bro. It's only intensifying. People's only getting more weird and more strange. People just try to get in your head. And you're just trying to live your life in peace of mind. People do their best. If they can't get you over a text, over social media, they go to your emails, they try to call you with multiple number, bro. It's insane. It's insane.
I know somebody like that
That's
too,
what
bro.
I'm saying. What
And it's
are you
crazy.
thinking?
He ain't even lying.
Like, what are you thinking? Chosen ones have big time stalkers. And these are the individuals you must avoid at all costs. Could you imagine these sick puppies? Because they're sick in the head. Could you imagine them getting close to you? What it would be like? Could you imagine? I might have to take out the 12-watt for it. And I might have to take out the shotgun. I'll get in my way.
He ain't even lying, bro. Some people, bro, they get to the point where it's just like, yo, I might have to put you down. Don't play around with me, son. Like that one the YouTuber, bro, who was doing a quote-unquote prank, and he was getting all up in this dude's personal space, and dude kept telling him, yo, back up, dog, back up. And he kept getting up in his face, and dude pulled the PPI and said, boom. Guess what? Dude didn't get charged for it. You know why? Because it was self-defense. You know why it was self-defense? Because dude wouldn't get out of his personal space. I mean, he was like right here in his face, like, and he wouldn't back up. That's what it'd be like, bro. Some of these stalkers that you be talking about, that he's talking about, sometimes they be YouTubers, bro. Like your boy Aiden Ross or Sneeko or somebody. Or Neon. I could definitely see Neon and Aiden Ross being a stalker. Most definitely.
Randall. Sick puppets, bro. The Walking Dead. They see your soul. They don't just see this. They see this too. They're gunning for it. They're coming for it. The stalker individuals. They're helpless, hopeless individuals.
You know, Sneak and Neon were watching them meeting. Praying they said their name while sitting next to. Nah, bro. They was in the hot tub together. Watching it. Hoping and praying. It's like, bro, I don't know what's going on between the two of them. But they got the type of friendship that never should have been formed, bro. Because I got a feeling. They probably do some weird stuff behind closed doors with each other. I don't know. It's just weird. When you think Sneeko and Neon, I think like a 16-year-old kid hanging out with a 9-year-old kid is what I see when I think of them two hanging out. That's just what it looks like to me.
Like they're homeless on the inside. And they want a home in your head. Because they see how clear your head is. They see it. And they want to get in your head where it's comfortable. Because in theirs, it's Disturbia. It's like the darkness is a lie, Disturbia. Bum bum be-dum, bum bum be-dum. It's something new every week. Are you happy with yourself, mate? These individuals are not doing nothing to me. Look away from me.
Yeah, you individuals, you can stay on the other side of them train tracks and we'll be just fine. You just stay over there, I stay over here, you don't come across, I don't go across, and we'll be just fine. You know, I don't bother you, you don't bother me. You stay on your turf, I stay on my turf, and we chill. But if you come over here, ain't no promising that you're going to be able to go back over there. And that's a fact. Don't come over here, son. I'm looking for a drill sergeant. He do look like a drill sergeant, though. I ain't even gonna lie. That orange juice is smacking, bro.
Evil. They want what you have. They want a home. Your mind. They want to connect. I just want to connect. Creep. Connect with these nuts. Weird stalker people, bro. You know, it's not that it's, oh my god, horror story, horrific. It's just ruining my life. It's not that kind of stuff. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you secondhand embarrassment for them. It's like, what the hell is going on?
It's like they have no lives. So what they're lacking in life, they have to make up for by just following you, stalking you, trying to call you every day, trying to message you every day, trying to get your attention. It's like, bro, go to the gym or something, bro. Go get a job or something, bro. Go do something productive. Instead of sitting there trying to get my attention, bro, go do something productive. Take your mom out to eat or something, bro. Like, you can't make this stuff up.
What are you thinking? Are you serious right now? Like, are you serious? What? Man. They'll do anything, bro. They will do anything.
They be on some meat can type stuff. Yeah, that's a fact.
Get your reactions. They will do anything to get a response. They will do anything at all. They'll go to extreme lengths. Extreme lengths. And it's not just somebody reached out, it's really weird shit leading up to it. There's nothing weird about just reaching out to somebody, but there's weird things about it when there's an agenda behind it, and there's always an agenda with these individuals, bro. There always is, and there always will be, and that's what I'm trying to say here. When there's an agenda, a secret hidden one, that's when it's weird. Because it's like, what are you thinking? You think you're just gonna do this to me? You think I'm retarded? You think I'm stupid? Yes, you do. You think I'm retarded?
It's funny how he says all this stuff with just the straightest face. No facial expression, nothing.
Something new every week. Tales of the Crypt. TVs. Most of these individuals look like they come from the Tales of the Crypt. You know those fucked up teeth all those little critters have?
Good.
That's what they all look like.
Yeah.
Reptiles.
Ain't not even lying, man. They be on some of the goofiest stuff you'll ever hear of, man. Some of the goofiest stuff that you'll ever hear. You know, speaking of goofy, I was walking earlier. I was at the store. And I had just left. I was going out to my car, and there was this dude that was walking. He was kind of next to me. Little ways, maybe like 3-4 feet away from me from the side. And he's on his phone. He's just paying attention to his phone, looking at his phone, not looking at where he's going. I kid you not. This dude is walking on his phone and runs straight into a parking lot sign. And he almost fell backwards. Like, you can't make this stuff up, bro. You cannot make this stuff up. People are so plugged in to their technology that they don't even be looking at where they're walking. And that's a shame. Because where you walking? If you're not looking at where you're walking, where you gonna go? Straight into a pit. You're gonna fall. It was funny though, bro. I just smiled and kept walking. It was hilarious. Dude smacked his head on the sign. Then he tried to laugh it off like nothing happened. Like, boy, don't act like I didn't just, like me and everybody else in the parking lot didn't just see you smack your head on that sign. Like, that was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. But, and it was a Tarzan dude too. That's what made it even funny. It was a Tarzan that walked into the sign. So it's like, yeah, bro, this is what happens when you're a Tarzan. You walk into the sign. But nah, man. We gonna move on to the topic that I want to speak on now. Which is that parents are absent these days more than ever. It's either parents or parenting. So you can be a parent, but you might not have parenting. So with that being said, the parenting is absent. Or you could have kids and you could walk out in your kids' lives and not be there at all. And you could be a parent that's absent, an absent parent. Parents are absent and parenting is absent nowadays. And I wanted to bring this up because there's two different things I want to talk about that correlate with this topic. Earlier today, at the same store that I just got done talking about, there was this kid, probably like 13 years old, 12 years old, maybe 14. He was running around the store, inside and outside, and he was trying to steal people's stuff from them. He tried to steal this homeless dude's bike. Then he tried to go around the back of the store, and he was trying to steal some other stuff from some of the equipment that was around the back, and it's just like, bruh. Now, this kid's parents are nowhere to be seen at all. I ain't never seen this kid with no parent. Which means either he snuck out, or his parents just do not care at all. But he goes on to, eventually he moved on to the next store, and the next store was where I was at to go get something to eat. And I'm walking in there, as I'm getting in line to go get something to eat, I see this kid again. I'm like, yo, there's that kid again, bro. And I see him being dog walked out the store. And there's one guy has one arm, and the other guy has another arm, and they're walking him out the store. Obviously, he got caught trying to steal stuff from that store, too. And that store took him more seriously, and they called the police. So, and then it don't help that you got the one sympathy person. That's just wrong. You don't need to be holding him like that. That's wrong. That's wrong. He did nothing wrong. Like, shut up. Boy, you just... This kid is sitting around stealing. Trying to steal stuff from the store. And you defending the fact that the kid is stealing? Like, come on, bro. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make the stuff up. This is why I say parents and parenting is absent. Because had the parents been around in this kid's life, he wouldn't be out there doing all that hood rat stuff. He wouldn't be out there trying to steal stuff from the store, trying to steal stuff from homeless people. He wouldn't be out there trying to do all this stuff. But he is, and that's because his parents do not care. He's never had discipline. He don't know what it means to work. He don't know what hard work is. He don't know what discipline is. He don't know what having parents is. And it's sad. I mean, you can't blame the kid because there's no such thing as a bad kid, only bad parents and bad parenting. A kid is not born bad. A kid is raised bad or taught bad. So the fact that this kid is out here doing this stuff means that's what he was taught. Whether he was taught by his parents or his friends or his siblings, whatever. Somehow he was still taught how to do all that stuff. And he's out there doing it. Because that's what he knows. He don't know better. I mean, I'm sure he does know better, but he don't know better, you know? That's what he knows how to do. Nobody taught him to put his hands to something positive. Nobody taught him how to do something productive. You know, his dad ain't there to teach him how to mow the lawn or change a tire on the car or teach him how to be a man. His dad ain't there. Obviously, it's not. And boy, when I was a kid, my mom caught me doing stuff like that. I wasn't going nowhere. So yeah, man, it's sad to see, man. These kids is out here crashing out because they don't know any better. They ain't been taught any better, nothing. And it's a shame, dude. It's just like, man, they really don't be caring. But the next topic, the next point I want to get on to, like I said, both of these topics correlate with the same thing, is when that looting stuff was going on out there in Philadelphia. So we all saw what happened to that Lululemon, and there was a couple of other places that also got hit as well. All the looters and stuff going crazy, going ham, whatever. And that one social media influencer was over there on Instagram live streaming herself as she was cheering on the looters, saying, yeah, everybody has to eat. Everybody gotta eat. Yeah. Oh, let me get one of my iPhones. Let me see one of my iPhones. They were stealing from Apple stores and all types of stuff. Afterwards, she got arrested because she was guilty by association. She was there cheering them on. Had she not been cheering them on, she probably wouldn't have got arrested. But she was there, she was cheering them on. Whatever. And I saw a post, a side-by-side picture of her when she was cheering them on, how she had a smile on her face, how she was laughing and whatever. And when she got arrested, and she had the biggest frown on her face, bro. She was crying, tears dripping down, and everything, dude. It was just hilarious to watch. But my point being is that her mother was there with her. Her mother was there complicit in what she was doing. And this is why I say what I say. Parenting is absent. We talked about parents being absent. Now we're talking about parenting being absent. Two different things. They're similar, but they're different. Parenting, you can be in your kid's life without knowing how to parent them. And that's exactly what this chick did with her daughter. She's in her daughter's life, but she don't know how to parent her daughter. So with that being said, she thought it was a good idea to go with her daughter to the place of the looting and cheer them on. I don't know if they participated in the looting themselves or not, but either way, they were still there, and they were guilty by association by way of cheering them on. I think her mom and her sister were both there, which is wild. So when you're in your kid's life and you don't know how to parent them,